fly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. Friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow.
Hello everyone, I would like to talk to you today about the book Tribes, We Need You to Lead Us by Seth Godin. And the book is 147 pages long. It was a pretty quick read, a pretty decent read. It wasn't sectioned out into chapters or anything like that. It was just section. So that was interesting. I felt that the book overall was decent. It was pretty repetitive. If I could count how many times he said the word leader or leadership, it probably would have been over 1 million, maybe in the thousands, I'm not really sure. I felt that the author had some really valid points in what he was saying. However, I don't think his point was necessarily groundbreaking or something that I haven't heard before. He kept stressing the fact that you have to be a leader and have this great, huge idea to bring about change in the world. And I do think that that is absolutely true, and I absolutely do want to be a leader. But my question then is, if everyone's a leader, how is that special? How is that setting anything apart from anybody else? And I know that some people just aren't born to lead, some people are followers, and I just felt that the author was kind of pressing that onto the reader, that you have to be a leader in order to be successful in this world, and I don't think that that's necessarily true. I think that you can be successful even if you are a follower. Do I want to be a follower? No, but I just felt pressured, I guess, by the author that if I did be a follower that I wouldn't be successful, and I don't think that that's true. I think that his point of a leader breaking the status quo and going against the norms is definitely valid, and I appreciated that he brought that up. And one of the examples that really helped me to kind of grasp what the author was saying was his climbing rocks example. Chris Sharma, when he would climb the rocks in the just jumping up dino style instead of the one hand, one foot at all times on the rocks. That illustration just really helped me to understand better what the author was saying with how a leader thinks and how they bring their idea about. And something that also really I appreciated was that the author said that you can't be scared of failure when you're going to be a leader. And I think that that's something that I personally struggle with, because I think to myself, well, what if they don't like my idea? Or what if, I get flack for saying something that's against the norm? And so that's just something that's kind of in my head. And leaders have to be okay with being wrong, because they may end up being right, and then they'll get their following, and then they'll get their tribe. Like I said, as a whole, the book was pretty repetitive. It wasn't on my list of favorite books or books that I would probably read again. I thought that the author, like I said, had some valid points, but again, not necessarily groundbreaking, not necessarily things I haven't heard before. So I guess in his mind, he didn't do his job, like he said at the end of the book. And instead of giving this thumbs up or stars or whatever they do, I am going to light matches to tell you what my final review of the book is. And if I light 1 match, 2 matches, or no matches, then you will know how I felt about the book. So, da da da, hold your breath. Here we go. I'm giving this book, oh, there, it's going out. Maybe that's a sign of how the book went. I'm giving this book 1 match lit, and that is my review.